This is the I Much podcast. Happy to say we back, man. Y'all,
we back.
LT in the building. I got my boy Jeffro, my bro. What's good, man?
Nothing, man. How you doing?
I'm great. I do have some special guests too.
Yes.
Amazing. First of all, I want to thank y'all for look at this melanin all screen. Like we just melanated. We had melanated podcast right now. It's a Black woman Stan account. I'm gonna let y'all know that immediately. That's in the building.
Right now.
One of them is a spoken word artist out of Miami, the real Miami. I love her to death, man. She's my unofficial because she showed me around Miami, not just South Beach. And when she came and got me and took me to Little Haiti, took me to Chef Creole's, I felt like I hadn't eaten the whole trip. I felt like this is my first time eating the whole time. I was for 3 days. Tracy, aka Anomaly, Tracy Sumter. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all.
But of course.
We're going to talk to Tracy about our top 10 annoyances, things that annoy the hell out of you. We're going to get into that discussion. But I also got another special guest. Now, me and this person, we go back to kindergarten. Maybe
kindergarten.
Did you go to Gethsemane too?
No.
Okay, so you didn't go to Gethsemane. Oh, yeah, so kindergarten for sure. I saw this picture on the internet the other day. And it became a meme, and people, and I was just like, I know this person. I know that. I took one look at it. I was like, yo, that's Kim. So we're going to talk about her viral photo. Kim Reed. Give it up for Kim Reed, y'all. Now, unbeknownst to everybody in the internet world, Kim is also a master hairstylist, cosmetologist, licensed, all that good stuff. She is not your IG hairstylist. It's going to make you have to come with your hair already done before she does your hair.
Oh, no.
She's also the sponsor of it. So, and we definitely want to highlight that. Hold on, I got to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to share my screen. That's one of my annoyances. When somebody says they got to share their screen. It might be an unreasonable annoyance. I don't know.
Look, why does it annoy you?
I don't know. It's so like just share your screen.
Right, yeah.
Just share it.
Listen, you got to ask permission.
Boom.
Hey.
Kim Reed Styles website, kimreedstyles.com. Kim, I don't know if you noticed, but everyone to either has gotten their hair braided by you or knows somebody that has.
I know that's right. That's what's up.
DMV, straight up and down. And so it's like DC's already small, but you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
You want to talk a little bit about your business and how long you've been in business and what you do?
So Kim Reed Styles has been around since I think 2014, 2015. I was in digital marketing for like 8 years and I was over it. But I've been doing hair forever. So out of nowhere, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to hair school. I jumped out on faith and it worked for me. So I've been doing hair full time ever since. Yeah. So
you also got a line of products. You also got products.
Yep. So I have hair products and wellness products. So being a hairstylist, I'm on my feet all day. So I crafted a line of muscle relaxers for when I got off work, as well as a scrub and a relaxing body cream, which has arnica in it, which is good for like inflammation and swelling, and that happens a lot afterwards.
Bong. You ship right all over the US?
Yeah, shipping everywhere.
Okay, go ahead, give them websites for us.
So it's www.bluegreased.com, and then for hair, and it's kimreedstyles.com, but everything can be reached from kimreedstyles.com.
And that's how you do that right there. That's how you do that right there. Give it up for beautiful Black people.
Hey, Black people.
Getting out of digital marketing and stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna join that. I'm gonna join that ride with you one day. Okay. So we got to talk about this now viral photo. Okay. Let me go ahead and put that up for the people.
Crazy.
Okay. So this thing.
Oh, snap.
This thing has the internet on fire. The internet is going nuts about this photo.
Crazy.
Photo. I said, I know this woman. Kim, give us the background first off. Give us the context of this photo, because the reason why I asked you on the show right now is to like kind of like give your context to this photo. Even though I feel like it doesn't even really like need to be serious because it's a joke, right? Am I right?
Yeah, it definitely was a joke. It was so I made the photo. I sent it to my boyfriend who's in the photo, as well as one of my close friends. And my friend was like, girl, you gotta take his hands out, because then this girl from second grade gonna be like, girl, I used to date him in the second grade. So like, oh girl, let me remove his hands then. So I sent it to him. He just laughed about it. He was like, you crazy. So then my friend was like, oh girl, you gotta post it. And I was like, okay. And so then I posted it and put Drake's famous line, I wasn't hiding you from the world. I was hiding the world from you, whatever it was. So I posted that. So it was legit a joke. We were at my cousin's wedding in Cancun. It was just such a beautiful picture. And I'm like, the picture needs to be seen, but I ain't about to saw that.
I want to pull your attention into something. She even took my man's hands out.
I was about to say, like, he's complete ghost dad. Like,
you don't even know what race he is. You don't even.
Nope.
Oh man.
No identification.
None.
I thought it was hilarious when I saw it. The internet, however, took it to another space. It's like something super serious. I think the meme says like, if you got to do all of this, then just don't post it. Like the internet
is my page. I can post what I want.
That's one of my top annoyances tonight. That's one of my top annoyances right there. The internet can take something completely out of context and something that it shouldn't be. So, how do you feel about it, Kim?
It was just crazy. I think the most annoying thing was they kept saying it was somebody's husband. I'm like, that is really not that safe. If it was somebody's husband, I wouldn't post it at all. I just post myself. Two, they were like, it's a white man. Like, first of all, I'm a child of like an ex and Lamont. My dad is like super pro-black child.
This is an African only live.
If I was dealing with a white man.
This is an African only live.
Yeah, so it's like, no, it's definitely not a white man. And then the rude comments. So like on Twitter, it was a lot of people like calling me out my name, and I'm like, okay, that was extreme. You don't like it, you don't like it, let it go. But like just the nastiness, but it is what it is. Like, I know what my life is, and I know who I'm dealing with. I think a lot of people were just mad because they didn't know. So
of course. Yeah. And you've gotten 500,000 views across the internet. I'm probably underestimating that because I just looked at Kev on Stage, Kev on Stage, the comedian, you as well.
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Now, if Kev on Stage posts you're gonna get some views.
Out of there.
So that was funny. So the biggest issue with the whole thing was like these people were posting my picture, and maybe like out of hundreds of thousands of people, no one tagged me. So it's fine. You can post it as it is, but Instagram, once you post on Instagram, it's like you basically have given up your rights to your photo, and by me not. The internet owns it, and by me not watermarking it. Usually with my personal pictures of myself, I don't watermark it, but my hair photos I do, because I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
So I didn't watermark it because I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere but my page, like most of my personal pictures do. But
have you?
Guess not. Guess it went a little further.
Have you received any traffic from it? Any volume?
Yeah. Not like Kev on Stage though. Not like him. But it was some traffic. Not like him though.
We need to reach out to him because he's supposed to swing that your way. Like that's supposed to be a hoop right there.
Yeah, if nothing else. And it's so crazy because my sister was on his page and she's like, he tagged everyone else, but he did not tag you. I said, that's so weird.
That's interesting.
Like usually when he posts people, he tags them, but he did not tag me, which is so weird. But it's cool. I still love him though. Him and his wife. Funny as I don't know what.
Yeah.
I gotta say something unrelated. Shout out to your sister. Back in elementary school, me and the little homies had a crush on your sister. She's old.
She's older. She's much older.
All the little playground homies had a crush on your sister. Shout out to hey, sis.
Hey, Tree. Everybody loves Latrice. Latrice has a line of candles called King Brick Candle Co. Dope candles, black owned, black woman owned. They're available on Etsy. So shout out to Latrice. We still love her.
Yeah, we'll get that info.
Shout out to Latrice.
Yeah, we'll post that here too. Okay. So yeah, I wanted you to give context. I wanted you to let the internet know, like, you're a real human being, first of all. Like,
real human being.
Feelings and emotions. Keep it respectful.
Yeah, because
people were. One lady even today when I posted, the lady was like uber disrespectful, and it was like, for me, I was like, okay, well, let me post, give my clients a way to get some discounted services, come up with the funniest caption, and she's like, that's somebody's husband. I'm like, sis, that's not funny.
Come on now.
Come on. At all. Like, she kept it going.
Did any of those negative comments make you feel away?
It did, because one, Lamont knows, but I was married before. You know what I mean? So it's like, to say that that's somebody's husband, like, that's kind of crazy. And two, that's an attack on my character. I'm not dealing with nobody's dude. Like, that's just crazy. But to each of, I guess they figure anybody on Instagram is dealing with somebody else, I guess. I don't.
It's the problem.
It was just crazy.
Empathy involved.
And then the Issa Rae comment, it was like none. It was crazy. Like the whole Issa Rae situation. They're like, oh, she did it because Issa did it. I'm like, well, this was posted long ago. Y'all just got it. And I'm like,
it's amazing. I just there has to be a study, like a longitudinal study of internet commenting, where it comes from, what inspires people to make up this narrative. I mean, of course, a lot of people are projecting. Like, I think the women talking about that's somebody's husband, they obviously, you know, because somebody could, you know, somebody shouldn't just be that nasty, you know, just to say something.
No.
Yeah, the internet is a wild.
And I could post it. My goodness.
Yeah. So there ain't nobody husband. All we know about his brother.
No, nobody's husband. He
That's all you need to know.
Right.
You don't even need to know that. You don't even need to know that. But this is an African only live. Shout out to the melanin. And, Tracy.
Yes.
Shout out to the Roots Collective too, man. I brought from Miami.
That's the shirt that I'm wearing. You're welcome. Black culture. Yes.
Hey.
Oh, I'm
down in Miami.
I definitely need one.
Yes. Roots Collective, Philip Agnew, Daniel Agnew, some brothers from Chicago. Philip was actually a part of the Bernie Sanders campaign, and they just came to South Florida and embraced the city and set up shop, t-shirt line. They created a safe space for Black men to hold court and have conversations, and they have an event space where they do all sorts of things that are geared towards basically promotion of culture and education of the Black community. So shout out the whole Roots Collective group. I just love what they're doing down there. So I took Lamont through there when he came down, so he could experience that Black South Florida.
Kim, I'm gonna ask you, like, when you thought of Miami, like, before you, like, you know, everybody been to Miami to like party. Before you went down, did you think of Miami as like a Black space, like a Black city? I didn't think of Miami as a
I did.
I didn't.
I did.
I knew Miami has
Greyhound.
Like pockets. You know what I'm saying? It's very to me it's like very segmented. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's definitely segmented.
I didn't know. It
is.
And then I ventured across that bridge away from South Beach and ate some great food and met some people. And I was like, man, this Black down here. Y'all blackity black too.
Like black. Yeah.
It's black.
Tracy, I need a tour.
I got you. Whenever you come down, I got you.
I can vouch. Tracy came and schooled me from I was on Collins or Washington, one of them.
Yeah.
And she got me up off of South Beach too. And I had now I would rather go there than be on South Beach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, I get it. When people come to town, they all want that South Beach experience. So I get it. Please go stay on the beach if you want to. However, I'm going to take you to the real Miami. So you can get that Liberty City, Overtown, Richmond Heights, Miami Gardens feeling. Take you to Chef Creole, take you to now the Red Rooster in Overtown. It's like Rick Ross said, come across that bridge. And
she had me in the hood.
We went by the Hampton House.
It started looking like the I'm So Hood video, and I was a little.
That was the neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the neighborhood.
No, it was great. It was great. Kim, I do want to respect your time. I don't know if you want to hang out with us. We would love to have you.
Okay.
But if you want to hang around,
I'm good till about 8.
Bomb. Cool.
Oh yeah. Also, we all good.
The discussion for today. Oh, before I get into that, I do want to address something. I got a lot of great feedback from the last episode, the episode I did with my dad. Sat down and had a real conversation with my father after I hadn't talked to him for like 12 years. And it's just a lot of history there. My father, he dealt with drugs and, a whole nother list of things that added into his character. And I just kind of got a chance to know him as a human being. And we did it on the podcast. I'm happy I have that recording that I can always go back to. And he seems happy with it. He's a ham. He likes the attention. But generally, yeah, man, I've been getting a lot of great feedback. A lot of brothers telling me how cathartic it was for them to sit and experience that conversation. And it touched me that it touched somebody else. And I was hoping that it would do that, because we don't humanize our parents. Like I got a chance to humanize the guy James, everybody has the title. He's my father, yeah, but he's James, and James and my father aren't necessarily, aligned. And so it is what it is. And I'm not making excuses for anything. I'm just saying I got a chance to know him better. We all have those like bad days turn into bad weeks turn into, it is what it is. So thank you everybody for that great feedback that I got. This episode, we talking about annoying shit. Top annoyances. I don't get the list. I started off.
Okay.
Popping, because that's just how annoying it is. All right, Kim, we from DC. Jeffro, we from DC. We got circles in DC, right?
Right.
Okay. The thing that annoys me, and the one thing that'll tell me that you're not from DC, you putting your signal light on to enter a circle. I know which way you going, homie. Like I know which way you going.
It's the only one way to go.
Follow it.
But here's what makes it annoying. You should put your signal light on before you exit the circle. Most people don't. You put your signal light on, tell me you going into the circle, but you ain't put your, I'm behind you and you annoying.
I never see. You said that when you were down here, and I never would have considered I need to put my signal on to exit the circle, because I be whipping. So, I'm just out the game, But
let me tell you about Florida. Florida drivers, boy, y'all a whole nother breed.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
y'all a whole
nother breed. Listen, they are. I can probably count on my hand how many people actually have licenses from the DMV, as opposed to just getting it from somewhere in the city or highly. Listen, it's real, Kim. I see your face, but beloved, listen, they used to steal the little tags, the little things, the little decals. Those used to get stolen off your car. Listen, Miami is a whole other. It's a whole other beast. But I'm sorry. Go on. Yes.
No, yeah, I'm annoyed by it. What do you think, Ken? What's your take on it? Do you care?
It is annoying. That's how you find out somebody's not from here when they do it. And it's 100% annoying. It's like, okay, just drive. Just drive.
Am I justified, Jeffro? Am I justified in that?
Man, listen, you're justified. Any mishaps with turning signals annoy me. So all of it. Like when you supposed to turn, you about to turn and you don't put your signal on, like, come on, man. Like you got people behind you.
Yeah.
Or you put it on after you turn.
Right.
Top annoyance.
But that circle thing annoys me too, man. I didn't know that was on yours, and it wasn't on mine, but it was one that I thought of. I was like, wow. You're going into a circle. Why would you make a turn?
I know which way you're going.
Around.
and then too, like, if you miss your exit, guess what?
Right.
It's a circle.
Keep going around. Don't slam on brakes.
You come back around.
Yeah. So that's my top annoyance. Kim, do you have any, like, you've been going through an annoying 24 hours, it seems.
It's been since Friday. It's crazy.
Yeah. Was that comment the most annoying comment? Yeah.
The husband one, the Issa Rae one, the John Cena one was funny. That was absolutely hilarious because I didn't know what it meant until my kids. So I guess it started on TikTok with Kevin on stage, and the kids called FaceTime me on TikTok, and I'm like, oh God. I hope my kids don't see any crazy comments. But the John Cena one was the one that they pointed out. So I guess John Cena's thing is you can't see him. Yeah. So I didn't get it until the kids told me. Okay. So I was so confused. But it was just the Issa Rae and the husband one. And they called me insecure. That was annoying. I'm like, I'm good.
Even go there. Like, how do you even make the
how'd you get that far?
Narrative.
How did you come up with the fact that
projecting?
This one lady had a whole dissertation. I'm like, well, that extent you want to sit down and talk about it?
You touched a nerve. That felt familiar.
Oh, man.
I clearly touched the nerve. I said, child, who blocked out your name? It wasn't me. Yeah, but that was it. It's all fun and games, but like the disrespect was a bit, the name calling. But it's the internet. I can't do anything about it. It's already out there. But if you walk into my space, then I can handle it.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go to Tracy. Kim, I want you to think of other things that annoy you. I'm gonna go to Tracy real quick. Tracy, what you got? What's on your list?
People who stand in line for an extended period of time and still don't know what they want to order when it's their turn.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
That annoying. We've been standing here for a smooth 10 minutes and you still get up there. Let me get Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. I need you to be able to rattle that thing off when it's time. That annoys me so. Oh my God.
I second that one.
Yeah.
Especially at a common place.
Yes.
Like McDonald's been around for 200 years. Right. You already know.
The numbers may change, but everything else is the same. Figure it out.
You know the McRib ain't back yet.
One way or another. It don't even matter.
You eaten the McRib before?
A long time ago.
The McRib.
I was like 11.
I tasted the McRib and then I just instantly felt guilty. I felt bad about myself. My confidence came down a little bit.
No judgment. I'm fascinated by the McRib. I've never had one,
but
it's a phenomenon.
The school lunch rib? Isn't it the school lunch rib, or am I wrong?
No, it's the exact. That is the exact school lunch rib.
Cisco Foods.
All right.
Oh man,
okay. There it is. Look at Kim having answers.
That's crazy. I thought it was. Yeah. I've never had it, but I definitely, from seeing the videos, I'm like, is that the school lunch rib? I don't want it.
Yeah.
It don't even look like there's no meat in it.
I vividly remember the last time I had it too.
It left that of an impression.
I was about 9, 10, I think. And we were right there by Iverson Mall. And my parents went to
That was your first mistake, eating at that McDonald's by Iverson Mall. That was your first mistake.
That was a horrible mistake, but because my parents were going to Sizzler. Huh? What'd you say?
It's a new McDonald's now. They redid it.
They redid it? Oh, nah, this was the old one. This was like 94, 90. So my parents went into Sizzler and they was like, "You not coming?" And I was like, "Nah, I want McDonald's." My father was like, "All right, here, $5. I went and sat in the van and ate that McRib. Fell asleep. My parents came out. I was asleep. They woke me up and they was like, "You really chose to go to McDonald's over this Sizzler."
Shout out to Sizzler.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sizzler.
Yeah.
And that was a good Sizzler too.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, I think that's a great annoyance. That's something that we can all agree is generally annoying. If you are a person that does that, you are annoying.
Yeah.
Figure out what you want. Like I'm the type of person that even if I go to a new restaurant, I'm gonna look at the menu want before I get there. I'm gonna have some kind of idea what I want. There's a special on my ass about the special. But generally, I go to places knowing exactly what it is I want. Yeah. All right, Jeffro, what you got?
All right, this one. This one's in order. This is number 10 for me. And it's like nails on a chalkboard for me to hear someone say salmon and pronounce the L and say conversate.
Oh,
it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Oof.
Tracy sips a drink.
No, listen, no, I don't say either of those things.
Okay.
But I totally feel you. Who do we have to think for conversate? Is that Bill Bojangles Robinson, I think, who came up with conversate? I think that's where the history of that comes from.
That's history.
Black history facts, potentially. I'm gonna Google it later.
Look, we all had to look at Urban Dictionary.
Send it out.
I think that's what it was, but I feel you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. What's worse, conversate or what's the other one you said?
Salmon.
Yeah, what's worse?
Oh man. I think salmon might be top.
I think salmon.
Yeah.
I feel like conversate has kind of slowly, because it's been in the lexicon for so long, like it's kind of slowly like.
I feel like there should be a distinction of when you can use salmon. I feel like you should be able to use salmon when you're talking about the color, and then maybe salmon when you're talking about the fish. I'm making up the rules as I go along.
I see it.
But you can tell me, I'm wearing this new salmon, but Balenciaga.
Well, you say Balenciaga,
it sound right. I don't know.
It's definitely giving foreign.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see what I got. Kim, you a cosmetologist. This might resonate with you. Them big broom sweeper eyelashes. I don't understand it.
Nope, not for me.
I'll be honest with you. I want people to like embrace themselves and do what they want. For me, and I generally just don't have an opinion on things that don't apply to me. But like this is one thing where I see it and I'm fascinated by it. But I'm also like, why? What?
To the point where he was like in Miami, he was like, I just want to go by and like touch her smack her eyelash. I said, please don't do that.
You gotta greet him like.
Please help me as a cosmetologist. Help me understand the lore. What is it about those eyelashes?
So I don't understand it because that's not my ministry. So I have my younger sister, the baby of the family. She's 21, and she is a lash tech, and that's what she does. So I laid down and I was like, Heaven, don't give me the lashes that you give your friends, because I'm not your age. I'm older. Give me the over 35 lashes. Like not so much. Make it look like it's mine when I was like 15. Give me those lashes. I laid down. I got up. I was like, Heaven, oh my God. I looked like I was one of her friends. It was so much. Like to the point where I put my shade. I was going out of town. I wore my shades like inside. I wore my shades everywhere. It was so they were absolutely beautiful for what she was trying to achieve, but it just wasn't the over 35 lashes.
Were they heavy? Were they heavy?
They actually were. They were light, but it was just a lot. It was like, it was a lot. It's not for me. Like I just want a little bit, teeny bit, not a lot. But she's
like sleep a certain way.
Isn't that what she does?
No, you gotta take them off before you go to sleep,
so
right?
It's not like so. For the individual lashes, she puts them on and they last for like 4 weeks. So you sleep in them. They're soft. Like they feel like your lashes, but it's just like extended.
It's an extended.
The idea of putting glue that close to my eye, and I wear contacts, so that makes it like, but the idea of putting some glue close to my eye is just, I don't understand it. It annoys me. It annoys me because I don't understand it.
I gotta say that this was number 3 on my list, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about my issue with them because, as you know, all the women in Atlanta wear them. All of them.
Yeah. The men do.
That's another conversation.
Now I'm gonna drink my drink on purpose.
But like the thing is, like, I used to just say I didn't like them at all. I'm cool with the nice, like Kim said, the nice age appropriate joints. But they weren't like, these women down here be walking down the street looking like lamb chop. Like, baby, you got a caterpillar on your eye.
That's it. Flurry joint, fluffy joints.
Yeah.
The housewives have been a road, like a full trap.
Straight up.
It just looks uncomfortable. And I've had somebody try to like put lashes on, but like you said, like the glue, it burns my eyes. Like I couldn't open up my eyes, and I was just like, you know what? It's not for me. It's not for me. So shout out to all the ladies that can do that, but it's too much.
And embrace yourself. Do you, boo boo? From the outside looking in, I could just say, as a guy who admires women, you know.
I'm cool on it.
Kim, you got something for us? What's annoying to you?
What's annoying to me is when you go and book on my site, you read all of the rules. So you say, you check off, because you have to check off before you confirm booking, before you pay your deposit. You have to check off that you have read my terms and conditions. And then you text me right before your appointment, hey, so when do I get my refund back? After they cancel their appointment. If you read, then you know you're not getting one.
We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk, because like
people who check off on rules.
Yeah.
And they didn't read.
Okay, so there is
don't be a renegger.
Yeah, there are what you call the IG hairstylists that they say you gotta come with your hair already braided to get your hair braided. And like
I am not that.
So and then as a hairstylist, you have to protect yourself. Like, you are a business and you have to protect yourself from certain things. Your time is valuable. And I'm a project manager, and it's all about scope, right? And you got to stay within scope of whatever that project is. For you, whatever that project is you're going to do to this person's head, you got to stay within scope as much as possible. Monitor your time, monitor the expectation from the client relationship, you know, all of that good stuff. So like, what are some of the rules that you employ?
So just like the timing rule, you know, if you 15 minutes late, 9 times out of 10, if you call or text, and if it's something, I'm not crazy about that. And then like one of my biggest rules, like one of my most common styles are the knotless braids. And I require that you have 4 inches of hair. And, you know, a lot of people come and they ain't got 4 inches, and they get mad at me because they don't have 4 inches. Like,
I want you to work a miracle.
It clearly stated that you had to have 4 inches.
Right.
So that's it. Just the people that don't read the rules, like, that's the biggest issue. But I just require you don't have to come wash. You said I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so preferably it's better for me to wash your hair so that I know it's clean, and so that it's not some type of issue with my products versus what you put in your head when you washed it.
Listen up, Instagram stylists who be requiring people to come with their hair all washed and laid out. This is a benefit.
Yeah.
Customer not coming to you already washed, because you know from firsthand experience that the chemicals that you use are better.
That's a matter of them not being licensed, right? When they do that more often than not.
Well, more often, sometimes you have a lot of these stylists are not actual stylists. They're braiders and they're people who put wigs on and stuff like that. And if they're doing it in a space that doesn't have a sink or, you know, shampoo bowl or something like that, then of course, most definitely you have to require it, because at the end of the day, I was the kitchen stylist before I was anything else. So you did have to come to me already washed because I was just braiding. But now since I'm in a salon, you don't have to come to me washed. But I get it. But you can't, like, it's the braiders that say, oh, you have to come pressed out. Like, if you're promoting natural hair care and stuff like that, why does that hair need to be pressed? Girl, let them come blow dry and call it a day. And it's not that serious. It takes like 2 seconds to do one little pass through to get it a little bit straighter. But I still don't think you should flat on before braiding, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, people generally don't read, and that bothers the hell out of it. That's a top annoyance. People generally don't read. Like, you spend a whole lot of time crafting this beautiful document, that outlines everything
Mm-hmm.
perfectly. You done spent your time on it. You had to have it due by a certain due date. This is me venting from a from a professional standpoint. And then people will ask you questions. Like you ain't even read the first page.
Exactly.
The answer to your questions on the first page of the document. I'm venting. I'm not going to.
That's one of my annoyances. So you just described one of my annoyances. People that don't read what you sent them. Like if you had read what was in the email, your question was answered. Like second sentence. That is one of my.
These people want to get. Can I jump on a quick call? Can we jump on a quick call to discuss?
No.
Here's the thing about your.
That's an annoyance right there. A call that could have been an email.
My email keeps you honest. My email exchange keeps us honest because I just go back and say, hey, on Tuesday, you said
what was said. Yeah.
I can't go back and say, hey, on our phone call, you said this.
I don't remember that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the top annoyance. That's a good one though. Yeah. Jeff Rowe, give me something else, man. What you got? Oh, I got a good one for y'all too. What you got?
This one is people who wear open-toe shoes and don't put lotion on their feet.
Oof. Ashiness is an annoyance for me.
I was gonna say lotion another part of the body is an annoyance for sure. But we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna get X-rated. All I'm just saying is like, oh, you got curves back there. You know what I'm saying? Just spend a little. We ain't gonna go there.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Man.
But yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
And hit the crevices in your fingers. Hit that. Get in there.
Yeah.
Don't be out here. Yeah, get all that.
That's what I tell my kids. Spend some time. Just spend some time.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one. I'm at the drive-through, and it's one particular drive-through. First off, they make you stop before you get to the window. They got somebody waving you down from the window, like, please stop before. So like it's a yellow bar they want you to sit at because they have a ticker that counts, I guess, customers and time spent.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first annoying first thing. Secondly, you get up to the window and then they tell you, "Can you please pull up? Can you pull up to the space?" At this point, I'm just gonna refuse. I'm just gonna flat out be like, "Nah." I'm just gonna sit there because I that's like it's so annoying to me to like.
You don't want to pull the space too?
It's more effort for you to come and bring me my food, especially in Corona time, right? Like, it's already bad enough I'm at this drive-through. But like now you gotta have somebody come and bring me. Like, no, I don't want to pull up.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You got a ticker. You know, you trying to measure customer engagement and all that good stuff. I get it. I understand. But give me my food, please.
I was about to ask.
Just give me my food for my fried pickles.
And I was like, nah, no free promotion for them.
Oh no, we ain't. We're not gonna even promote that. That's eat at home, y'all. Grow. Kim, you got something else? What else is annoying in your world?
We are for unsolicited opinions. I think I've been pretty in a good space. Like I've been ignoring a lot of things. What else annoys me? Oh, our new gentrified neighbors.
Lord have mercy.
They annoy me. So here, I got some groceries. I got groceries delivered to my mom's house because it was going to take longer to get to my house. And mind you, my house is like a block away. Brandon, I know Brandon. So I get them delivered there. The delivery guy's like, I can't leave them here because previously people have taken stuff that I've delivered and I just want to make sure this gets to a person. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm 2 minutes away. Get there, start taking the stuff from the porch to my car. The neighbor comes out and was like, hey, I know the neighbors. I held up my key and said, hey, I am the neighbor. She said, oh, well, nice to meet you. I said, nice to meet you too. Like, mind your business. Like, when we need you to do something neighborly, you ain't doing nothing neighborly. Right, mind your business. Right. Oh, and the one down the street, they tried to shut my mom's party down.
What?
But the new gentrified, just come and be nice and speak. So my mom had a party for her 59th birthday. We turned the backyard into an outdoor club. It was so dope.
Nice.
DJ outside. So
dope.
DC, I think you have to be shut down by 12 a.m. No noise
Right.
after 12.
Mm-hmm.
But we also kept it at a decent volume. It wasn't too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the neighbors came by, got food, had drinks. This one lady, however, the little cat lady, she was very upset. Very upset. She called the police like 3 times. The police came. They said, "Oh, Miss Lisa, this you? This your party? Oh, I'm gonna run to the store and get you something to drink." They came back, bought my mom Tito's and wine.
No, that's
Every
right.
time she called the police, they came with Tito's and wine. So it was like, lady, stop calling them because these are homies.
Right.
She been living here since '96.
Right. Just come join the party, yo. Like
You knew
Just
it.
come join the party. You ain't got no friends. Say that. Come over, sis.
New here. And this is the thing I don't understand. They moved to the city, knowing the city is vibrant as it is. The city is it used to be way more vibrant than
It's loud, period.
But you would hear go blasting from a random house or random corner in DC, and it was love. It was fine.
Yeah.
They come with their noise ordinances and all of that. And it's like if they do it, then it's okay. It's okay. I got in my backyard and we're laughing and joking until 2 a.m. It's okay. But then when we do it, it sucks. That's the side effects of gentrification. Gentrification is a top annoyance. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because you moved to the area and then want to change the things about it that made you move there.
Right.
It's just like they moved over in Chinatown and we're talking about there's too much noise in Chinatown. You literally live over top of the basketball arena. Like what
is respectable balance? Yeah.
Do you want
That's
the crowd
like living
to
in
not
Times
cheer?
Square. No different.
Essentially, you want the child to cheer a little bit lower. Cheer a little bit lower for the Wizards, okay? Just a little bit. Turn the volume down.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna run through some other ones that I have quickly. People who are generally very opinionated about lifestyles that don't, involve them. Recently, the whole talk about homosexuality being thrown out there and, with the baby and all that. And, generally just if it don't apply, let it fly. If the lifestyle is not your lifestyle, it's really not on you to have an opinion on. I feel like people have a lot of opinions about homosexuality and they not homosexual. And you don't have, it's not something for you to necessarily agree with. That's how I feel. It's not something you necessarily agree or disagree with. Like
right.
If it don't apply, let it fly. People be
right.
But yeah, anyway. Gianna Antetokounmpo's face.
What?
I don't like it, dog.
His face annoy you. Wait, first of all, say his last name. Wait, say his last name. Say his last name. Creep? Yes.
Yeah.
Say his last name.
And Antetokounmpo.
That's it.
See, I be about to bite my tongue. I don't even be trying.
Yep.
I'm
not even gonna try. It's the Greek freak, period.
You know what? So random fact. So you guys know that his parents were originally from Nigeria. They went to Greece or whatever. Antetokounmpo is not his original last name.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
His name was not, Nigerian, so it wouldn't be that. They actually changed it to that so it could be more Greek.
Wow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think what they said that the letters in their original last name aren't in the Greek alphabet, the Hellenic alphabet, so they had to change the spelling of it.
That's something.
Right.
And that's
wow.
How you acknowledge whole letters in somebody's name? That's just, we ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother history lesson.
Oh wow, that's different.
But yeah, I don't like his face. It annoys me. More power to the brother. Congratulations to the winners of the 2021 NBA Finals. But yeah, man, especially at the free throw line, it's just like middle school. it's
that man like
annoying.
that.
It's annoying. All right, what else y'all got? Let's run through them.
Michael Jordan fans.
me and him get into this. We get into this a lot.
All the time.
Are you a Michael Jordan fan, L?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, how could you not be like the reverence?
Yeah.
I just remember sitting in the living room and the kind of excitement that he brought to that living room. I think resonates more than me than anything else. So it's kind of like I can associate some very good moments with Jordan, watching Jordan on TV live. So yeah, I'm a Jordan fan.
Okay, wait, let me change that. Are you a fanatic that thinks that Jordan is the end all be all of basketball?
Those are the fans that I hate.
That's what okay, yes.
I do think he was the best NBA player I've ever experienced in my lifetime.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
What he did it with style and grace. And it's a style and grace that made basketball like poetry in motion. And the brother and nobody else has that style and grace that just like, especially against the harsh NBA of that time. Like people was like really like punching you in the jaw and pushing you when you was going up for layups. And so he did everything with that tongue out. He was gonna get your ass.
Yeah.
Because he knew he had Dennis Rodman behind him. Come on, man.
Shout out to Dennis Rodman.
Yeah,
shout out to Dennis Rodman, my favorite player. Shout out to Dennis Rodman.
Yes, Dennis is my favorite too. So I'm with you on that, Kim. I love Dennis
Rodman. I feel like his teammates don't get the respect that they deserve because of the stature of Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I do genuinely have love for Michael Jordan, and I've defended him on more than one occasion, especially like stuff that he's done, you know what I'm saying, for Black people or whatever. But it's like the people who, like the mythical Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Not the Jordan who actually did what he did, but like, you know what I'm saying? You know how when, you know, old dude on the corner telling the story and he just going, you know what I'm saying, farther and farther with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think only Bo Jackson deserves that type of mythical standard because Bo,
agreed.
Yeah, he is my favorite sports figure just because we do not know what would have happened if he had not been injured.
That was a good 30 for 32. That was a good
Yeah. Wait, that's a good question to you know, the rest of you all. Who's your favorite sports person ever?
Hands down, Muhammad Ali.
I feel like it is Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman?
For me. Yeah, he lived his life. He was fun as hell. Like fun, like with no regard. Like look at his hair color. Like when they said he left he was suspended, but no, he was supposed to be back.
He's supposed to be back. He went to Vegas.
Yeah.
He went to Vegas.
Listen,
man took PTO.
He still had a job.
Yeah.
Look,
he got there. He was going to show out.
Peep this though. He partied in Vegas for 2 days, came back to practice, and was running laps around everybody in practice.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
Listen,
I got much respect for Dennis Rodman.
With a little vacation.
Right, exactly. You can't say nothing because you know when I lock in, I'm here to work and it's gonna get done.
Listen.
That's it.
Yeah, then it's definitely Dennis Rodman. And then after reading his book and you know, seeing his like literally I probably was damn crazy. I had the shoes, everythking. Like had my dad take me to go get them. Nobody else was getting them, but I had those shoes. And I love Dennis Rodman because he was unapologetically him. That's how you gotta live your life. I love them.
That's real. That's real. Tracy, who's your all-time?
It's Bo Jackson.
It's Bo? Okay.
It's Bo. Just the whole Bo nose. Just everything. He was just his 30 for 30 was just so great. Yeah. That's my guy.
It's Ali for me. Muhammad Ali. He was everything you wanted in a boxer even. But as a Black man that had that much power and he acknowledged it and he wielded it for the collective, and that's commendable. But he was also just like, you know, you step in the ring, you don't know what you're gonna get. So you know, and he has some classic fights too. So generally.
Wordsmith. He was definitely a wordsmith. Muhammad Ali was so funny word-wise.
He's a poet. Yeah. Definitely a poet.
Apparently he put out a whole album, a rap album at one point. We was gonna put one out. Only like a few people have it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Anyway. Yeah. Who's your guy, Jeffro?
I know I'm
woman.
gonna get,
or woman.
Sorry. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying, some heat for who I say. But honestly, I just gotta say I respect the route. And before I knew who LeBron James was, I had the idea of like, yo, when I make it, all my friends coming and we gonna build businesses and do, you know what I'm saying, big stuff like that. So to see like the way that he did it and how he did it, and like all of his inner circle are businessmen in their own right, like I can't do nothing but respect that.
It's commendable. It's definitely commendable.
He built a school. School.
Yeah.
Like you can say whatever they always try to compare him to Michael Jordan. I've never heard of Michael Jordan building a school to help his own community. He built a school to give kids like him, better chances and a better, like, it's crazy. Like, food to all of the people from this, like, it's so dope.
LeBron deserves his own conversation.
Shout out to Savannah.
He does deserve his own conversation.
Indeed.
Yes, and shout out to Savannah. Indeed. Yes.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. And he's only still going. Like, we still fit of this person as a celebrity.
He's still young.
Yeah. This has been a good one. Is there any more left?
And Space Jam with all the haters.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
We took Jack to the movies to see that jump.
I mean, I think it served its purpose. I enjoyed it, at least. You know, it was gameplay. Kids enjoyed it. That's really all that matters.
Yeah.
My kids enjoyed it too. Even the 15-year-old who like scrutinizes everything. He because he's a gamer.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I like how they adapted it. You got to do it if you're gonna recreate these movies, which that becomes an annoyance too. Like
all of the recreation,
recreate Scarface, and I'm like, that's just one that you probably shouldn't touch. I don't prequel. I don't want to know who Scarface was before he got to America. I don't need to know.
Yeah,
I can imagine because I have the actual Scarface. Coming 2 was okay.
Trash.
It was not okay. A lot of people thought it was not okay. It was not okay.
No?
It was not okay.
Trash.
Okay.
It was unnecessary.
Trash. I can quote number 1 word for word. 2 was trash.
It was unnecessary. They should have left it alone. They should have.
So I watched them back to back.
Okay.
And that's an experience because
and it didn't make sense.
It's a continuation. It's a reimagining, but it's definitely a continuation. And I appreciate it. Like, if they were
just felt forced.
If they were going to remake it, why not
forced.
make it exaggerated and cheesy and have Rick Ross with an African accent? Whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't an African accent.
Whatever. It was like something. He was Jamaican at least.
It was an accent.
But yeah.
An accent or something.
Yeah.
Exaggerated. Number 1 was goofy as hell too. Number 1 was goofy.
But it just, I don't know if that's just nostalgia and cult classicness, but it just felt corny. And that takes me another annoyance that I have. Black-splaining. I don't feel like there should be these shows where we are explaining our culture and who we are for like the masses. Like I don't like Blackish. I don't like it just because some things are just us. I don't like I couldn't get into it. And I can tell when the writing and the show is meant to, I guess, like to cross over to appeal to other than us. And that annoys me.
Yeah, I can see
like we know what our intricacies are. We know what our colloquialisms are. We know what our language is. And when we try to market that to the other, it loses something for me. So that's an annoyance Tracy, for me.
I feel like that's the dilemma. That's the dilemma of capitalism meets art. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it sucks because, you know, you want the art in its purest form, but then you got executives who come in and say, okay, we got to make this art profitable.
Right.
Profitable, yeah.
But
for me, Blackish. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just saying that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It does. But for me, Blackish, like with my kids, I think Blackish was cool because it's like they don't experience not even a fourth of what we experienced as kids. You get what I'm saying? So it's like for Blackish, they kind of can see other kids that are kind of living the same lifestyle as them. You know what I mean? Like the house is probably a little bit bigger. They probably never ridden a bus before. So it kind of was like, and for me, me and my kids would sit down every Tuesday. That was the one night they can say it later because we all watched Blackish together. You got to watch the Black Jesus episode, the Christmas episode. With Jennifer Lewis brought out the birthday cake for Black Jesus. Now that was hilarious.
Okay.
I think Jennifer Lewis and then to see Lawrence Fishburne act completely different from how we normally see him.
Right.
Hilarious. I guess you gotta give it another chance.
Okay, I'll
give
revisit
it another chance.
I'll
Tracy.
revisit it.
Yeah.
I will revisit it.
Now, Mixed Dish was a waste of my time. That was a complete waste of my time. Mixed Dish was a complete waste of our time. My kids didn't watch it, and we watched.
Actually, like the quirkiness of it.
It's just not my ministry. Like you said before, that's just not my ministry.
Did y'all watch his show on Netflix? I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, Black is
I couldn't get into that.
I didn't care for it.
It was a lot of showboating and like we know you got money, sir.
I like the satirical nature of it.
You know.
But I've actually like
okay.
It's one of those shows that you turn on before you go to sleep, and so I catch little pieces of it, but I fall asleep on it.
It was like it would have been funnier if it was and I hate to do this, but like Curb Your Enthusiasm is like super. I felt like that was the attitude he approached it with.
Right.
See that
execution wasn't nearly as funny as Curb.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's one of my favorites.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Any more we want to let out there to the world? Internet, you are annoying. Internet is annoying. People that leave comments on everything is annoying. If you just go comment first, just know you're an annoying person. But yeah. Anything else? I think we covered a lot of good annoying things here.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want to thank
YouTube commenters are annoying. I'm sorry.
Was that?
It just popped in my head. YouTube commenters. Yeah. They're annoying. They comment on porn clips on it.
What?
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a comment section. On what's the porn sites? Xvids, what's
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Like, what is the comment? What could? Is it an analysis? Is it a breakdown? Is it? Are they giving kudos? Are they?
I'll find some, and we'll post them here. But yeah, so that there is a comment. America is in the comment section, I believe. Like that. Know who America is. Wow. Anyway, special shout out and thank you to both of our special guests, Tracy and us. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
More than you know, you're the cousin, Cuzzo.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Florida Cuzzo. Kim Reed, yo, thank you for coming and agreeing to do this with
me. For having me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
And it's great to see you. It's great to talk to you.
You guys are so cool. You too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Tracy, I need in Miami, so I'll be there in October.
Oh, come on. Just let me know. Let me know.
Oh yeah, we gonna plug y'all.
I got you.
Connection. This is what we do. All this melanin is going down.
Yes. You know what? I got it. So Tracy actually took me to. It wasn't my first one. It was my first open mic in another city. You remember that? You remember that?
Where were we?
It was the spot. Your guy was the host. I want to say it might have been in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
That was the first time I went to an open mic in another city.
There it is. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me know when you get ready to get back on stage.
I ain't been on stage in
7
years.
That's all right.
Man,
I forgot one annoying thing. The distance between the U and is annoying as hell. The distance between the U, University of Miami, and the stadium in which they play is like DC to Baltimore.
Yeah.
It is inconvenient.
He was so
I'm still annoyed by it.
Annoyed and
I ain't over
confused
it.
by that. I'm like, so this is the University
Really?
of Miami. And I said, and now we'll show you where the stadium is. He's like, are you serious? Like, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
man.
think it would be like the highlight, the one thing that they like have and showcase
Nope.
in the middle of the campus.
Well, they still share the stadium with
The Dolphins.
the Dolphins, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
But it used to be the Orange Bowl, which is now
Think
the
about-
Marlins Stadium.
Think about you as
Okay.
a student that just wants to go to the game. That, you know what I mean, your parents in town or whatever.
You got to take a shuttle.
They charter buses for them. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. Okay, this is the I Care Too Much podcast. You all are awesome. Thank you so much. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Bye. Thank you for having me.